Welcome back to World Mobile Token News. I am Morgan, but we're all George. Great day today. CPI numbers are out, and World Mobile Token is the largest native Cardano asset. We're going to take a look at all the news from the last week. We've got a video and an AMA. It's going to be a good time, so stick with us. Hit the like and subscribe for all your World Mobile Token news. If you own World Mobile Token, you will be able to stake your World Mobile Token here as soon as the mainnet's launched. So hit that subscribe so when the mainnet launches, you have a place to subscribe. It's going to give you the most rewards possible. Taking a look at the data for today, 8:30 this morning, the CPI, the Consumer Price Index, two markers came out, both of them higher than expected. So as you can see, the Dow Jones, the S&P, NASDAQ has actually turned around a little bit from the 9:30 opening bell. But markets are not responding great to that. If we take a look at the price of Bitcoin and how that translates into the price of Bitcoin, you can see the steep drop here when they released the CPI numbers. But luckily, we're bouncing back pretty quickly from that. Right now up to 19,574. Kind of thought this might be a event that triggers the markets, more equity to leave the markets and more equity to leave the crypto markets, but seems like they're bouncing back pretty well. I think the economy is getting a little bit more used to, a 75-point basis hike now. If the Fed comes out and says that they're going to do a 100-point basis hike instead of a 75, I think that will affect markets more drastically than a higher than expected CPI number. We'll keep an eye on that. What did it do to World Mobile Token? Well, here's the chart. We were hovering in between around 25 cents and 21 cents for the longest time, and then we've broken that support level and gone down to 18 cents. So you see the wick on the daily candle. Got down to around 17 cents, come back up another penny since then. So in correlation with the general market is what we're seeing from World Mobile Token today. So nothing too crazy going on with price. Getting into World Mobile Token news, going from macro to micro here. This is the World Mobile Token Twitter page, and a couple of interesting ones. Of course, the Earth node auction is still going on. 10 Earth nodes have been auctioned off. There are 28 Earth nodes remaining. The highest bid for an Earth node was 36,500 World Mobile tokens. So essentially, there's only 1,000 Earth nodes that will ever be in existence. And when they did the ICO, they auctioned off, or you were able to reserve an Earth node, and all 1,000 Earth nodes were reserved. And some people did not hold on to their Earth nodes, and now they are auctioning those Earth nodes off. If you are an Earth node owner, what they're going to do is they're going to send you, once they auction off these Earth nodes, they're going to send you an NFT. And that NFT is going to be the right to run an Earth node on the World Mobile Token blockchain. So if you started from the very beginning, you got the rewards for reserving an Earth node, and now you're getting the rewards in the early staking phase 2. You're going to get an NFT, which you can then resell on the open market for somewhere around 30,000 World Mobile tokens. And then you'll earn rewards for processing transactions on the mainnet once it goes live. So it's good to be an Earth node holder. If you want to be an Earth node holder, you have to have 100,000 World Mobile tokens in order to bid on the remaining 28 Earth nodes. So all in all, you're going to want to make sure you have probably 140,000 World Mobile tokens, and you can get yourself an Earth node. Going down the line, the other one is phase 2. If you don't have an Earth node, but you're still staking your World Mobile token in the vault with World Mobile token, The next month's rewards are now claimable. What happens is on this early staking rewards, the amount of World Mobile Token that you have in the vault, a snapshot gets taken on the 9th of every month, and then another snapshot gets taken on the 9th of the preceding month, or the following month. So as long as you don't remove any World Mobile Tokens, the balance is the same as when the initial snapshot was taken. Then you'll be rewarded, I think it's around 6%. It's not a bad return on your World Mobile Token. That's going to continue until the main net launches. So if you have World Mobile Token, you can go ahead and stake with World Mobile Token in the vault on worldmobiletoken.com and get those rewards until the mainnet goes live. Scrolling on down, Blue Shift, they're coming out with a World Mobile Token NFT line, so that'll be interesting. A lot of buzz around World Mobile Tokens, so we'll see if people want to own those non-fungible tokens with World Mobile Token. And then this tweet I really liked. This is from July 6th, so we're getting a little older, but most traded token in Cardano in the past 24 hours. Number 1, World Mobile Token. And if we look at this here, World Mobile Token 24-hour volume, 774,000. The next one closest to it, 317,000. So we are more than double the most traded or transaction volume in the last 24 hours on the Cardano blockchain by a significant margin. And so that is great news for World Mobile Token. It's being traded, it's being used, and that is the most traded token in the Cardano ecosystem for the past 24 hours on July 6th. Is great news for World Mobile Token holders. This is off what is this, Discord? Yeah, Discord. World Mobile Token, officially the number 1 Cardano native token by total value locked on SundaeSwap. SundaeSwap, if you see here, you can see total value locked, WMT, price, 24-hour volume, total locked ADA. So just squeaking out SundaeSwap token for the most total value locked on ADA are on the Cardano ecosystem. So another good news there. It's being traded. People are putting their Cardano or their World Mobile Token into liquidity pools. They're not afraid to lock their token. They're in for the long run. So, and if you're unfamiliar with the origins of World Mobile Token, it started around 3 or 4 years ago, and their whole idea, Cardano's big mission is to bank the unbanked, and in order to do that, you really need to connect the unconnected, especially with Cardano and World Mobile Token initially focusing on the continent of Africa, where it has the largest population of people not connected to the internet. You have to connect the unconnected before you can bank the unbanked. So Cardano took out like a 10% stake in World Mobile Token. It was like something like $100 million. And that's what the first time I heard about it, the first time I decided, hey, I'm going to get into World Mobile Token, is because if that's where the Cardano Foundation, Project Catalyst, IOHK, IO Global, if that's where they're pushing their resources and their energies and their focus and their programmers and their company finding solutions to problems, then that's where I want to put my money. I want to put my money I want to follow the big money. So if you believe in the Cardano ecosystem and the network, World Mobile Token is kind of a flagship token for them, because it's going to accomplish something they need connecting the unconnected in order to accomplish what they want to accomplish, which is to bank the unbanked. Going over to the old Reddit, they did deploy the dev diary for June. If we take a look at the dev diary, I don't get a ton from the dev diaries. They go through each team, and it's kind of neat to see, all right, well, there's a web development team, or an Earth node team, breath node team, an air node team, apps team. But I mean, if you look at some of it, it's all data points, and it's all kind of technical. So like develop the data usage history section. Okay. Don't exactly know what that means. Completed development of 4th Android native alpha version. Great. It's great. It sounds like progress, but doesn't mean a ton. So if you're technical and you want to go through, or you want to keep an eye on a certain team, you can get the monthly updates that come out from the dev diary. A little more interesting, an AMA happened on Twitter. I got the link in the description. And it was an hour-long AMA with Mickey Watkins and Charles. So it was great to hear from Charles. I love to hear when Charles talks about World Mobile Token and how excited he is about it. It makes me excited about World Mobile Token as well. So a couple things. I listened to the hour-long AMA. It was really informative. One of the things that they spoke about was bringing World Mobile Token to the United States. And I know a lot of people's like, well, connecting the unconnected. The United States is pretty connected. And Mickey spoke a little bit about, well, it's not everything that they're working on a World Mobile Token is going to be used in conjunction with legacy systems. So they have a patent on what's called spectrum sharing, and they're going to be focusing more on B2B, or business to business commerce, rather than in Africa, where you're setting up the air nodes to provide internet to the unconnected, where that's B2C, business to consumer. In the United States, they're going to be focusing more on B2B and how can they augment existing carriers. And again, the technical part is getting above me at this point, but with their patent that they own with spectrum sharing. So that was very cool, I thought. They talked about the price of an air node, and how much is it going to cost to get one of these air nodes up and running in this shared economy, specifically in Zanzibar. And Mickey said it can be done for as little as $700, the most basic air node. And then he also said, the balloons are also technically air nodes, and those can cost $2 million. So yeah, he didn't nail down a single price, but he said as cheap as 700. And of course, the most expensive air node they've created has been $1 million or $2 million. So large radius there, but I would say, if I had to guess, you would be able to put up and operate an air node in a village for a very small investment compared to what you're going to return by operating that air node in rewards in the sharing economy. So great information there. Other information from the AMA, he did list a couple numbers. Someone asked, how many people have you connected so far? They have a goal to connect 1 billion people by the year 2030. That's a big goal. Right now, they have only connected 10 to 12,000 people in their test villages. And they have 55 air nodes. They've set up 55 air nodes and connected 10 to 12,000 people in their test projects. But Mickey said that really wasn't their main focus right now. Their main focus isn't mass adoption of people using the air nodes. The first place that has to come in is the infrastructure, which is the earth nodes. They have to be able to process large transaction volumes, and for that, when you think about when the mainnet is going to launch, I wouldn't think it's going to be before the Cardano Vassal hard fork. You're going to need those scaling solutions in order to process as many transactions as World Mobile Token will be processing on the network. So very interesting stuff there. I thought, obviously I wanted much, much higher numbers of, oh, we've already connected 3 million people to the internet, and we've got, thousands or tens of thousands of air nodes being deployed. But like all of us, I want it, and I want it now. But 1 billion by 2030 is a great goal. And then one other piece of marketing that came out, they did a little bit. World Mobile Token, attended Consensus 2022, which was the Cardano Foundation's, trade show. Mickey had to fly back like something 30 hours in the airplane from an African country and showed up in Texas in enough time to make his keynote speech. But so it was a funny story there. So they did put out a short video. I'll put a link in the description on the Consensus 2022 event. Really just a marketing fluff piece, but still an entertaining minute and gets you pumped up about World Mobile Token. I'm excited to see what World Mobile Token is going to do in the upcoming months, in years. And I think it's just going to be a great token to watch grow. It's going to grow along with the Cardano ecosystem, and I don't think Cardano will let it fail. It's one of the reasons I was comfortable putting my money into it again when I saw the Cardano Foundation pretty much go all in and say, here is a large sum of money. We want you to be successful in our ecosystem. We're going to continue to fund via Project Catalyst your growth. And when they put that much interest into a project, it catches a lot of people's attention. It caught mine, and I've been excited about it ever since. So good things on the horizon. That's it for today and this week. We'll catch you as soon as more news breaks and we have more news to talk about. Stay safe trading out there. It might get choppy with the CPI numbers coming out above what analysts expected. So we'll see what happens in the upcoming week with the crypto market in general and specifically with World Mobile Token. Once again, hit that like, subscribe to the page. You will be able to stake your World Mobile Token with us. We will get you the maximum amount of rewards starting day one. So please like and subscribe to the channel. Come back for more. So when mainnet starts, you can stake with World Mobile Token news. Thanks a lot, guys. That's it for today. Have a good one.